You are watching the Ivy League on ESPN. Two of the best games on Harvard's schedule a year ago were against the Syracuse Orange. Harvard took one off the Orange up at the Carrier Dome. This year, these teams meet as top 15 matchups with the number one Syracuse Orange on the road here in Cambridge.
I apologize, Nate Cobrey.
New cast of characters for Harvard offensively after the graduation of Sam King. Nate Cobrey's done well as a sophomore. Bounce shot, hits the back of the cage. That's Andrew Perry. 1-0 Harvard, a guy you were really high on. That I didn't when Schaller shut down Spallina in the semifinal. McEntee, goal line extended, got knocked, lost the ball to Spallina. Quick stick out in front, Stevens up to the task.
Really have to win to force Coach O'Derna and this Orange defense to make some changes.
Down the alleyway, now coming back up top, Malone. Shot wide, off a post, loose ball.
There's your switch off the pick. Harvard doesn't do a lot of those picks on ball, but here you got Malone with a short stick, forcing Syracuse to rotate.
Around goal line, Arndt scores. Second of the season for the senior from Michigan.
From Brighton. And Arndt, Ip, and Perry.
Arndt has a goal. Perry has a goal. Arndt gets through. Arndt has 2 goals. No one stopped the freight train. Went across his face and makes it 4-3.
Michigan's finest there. Defenseman pushed that transition. Great job by Charlie Muller.
Ip cranks and scores. Tie game. Ip in off the bench.
That is a massive.
He charges.
I'm sure he gets something out of it. But here you're seeing high picks to create the matchup issues. Syracuse has been very deliberate on offense.
Ball tied up at 4, ball on the deck. Flags do, but 2 of 3 in the first 2 games.
Here's your 3-3 with Spidell in the middle. You have to pay attention to Jack Spidell inside.
Number 4 in white, just sitting in the middle of that zone. Shot rips high. If your eyes are on 41. Gary Gate was concerned about Harvard's ability to run by the midfielders. Arndt with the roll dodge. That hit a body. Deflection, thrown back in. Jack Spidell couldn't do that again if he tried.
Wow, that was incredible. Most think of Jack Spidell's highlight.
Figueres stays with him. Now Spidell around GLE. That's off a body of McCool.
I think that hit him right in the face.
Cortez picks it up and hits it right in the back of the cage.
Great ground ball. We were talking in the first half about Cortez. Is he the dodger? Is he a finisher? Is he the adult on the midfield? That was a very...
It'll be Angelo instead of Mullen next time for Syracuse. Turning, shot, score! Question mark for Cobrey. And Harvard's
with the movement with Thompson into the midfield. Some new opportunities here for the players. No slide to Malone here.
Going one-on-one against number 11, Figueres. He scores. Teddy Malone's first of the day. You don't panic in situations like this. They've been here. What's going on that bench right now?
I think they're just looking for more opportunities, knowing Syracuse and how they go about their business. It's an opportunity.
That's another putback dunk. Harvard wants a goal out of it. And that is a goal. Cobrey for the second time.
So obvious, that's one thing. But 3 possessions and three times the officials have impacted play, all for the team in blue. Not that defense on ball by Billy Dwan is tough to defeat.
Arndt into space, gets out in front and scores. He was just running free. No one picked him up at him. Because Mullen violated the last time, so Umansky wins, now +3 at the faceoff X. Jordan goes to cage and scores! A pole goal to tie it at 12.
Dwan's gonna slide if he needs to.
Here comes Arndt to his left. Hands are free, but he wants to get right. He does. Ooh, good slide over on the doorstep. A finish to give Harvard the lead with 50 seconds to go. McCool with 8. Orange gotta go. Harvard leading by 1 with 5 seconds. Syracuse cannot get free. Harvard has knocked off the number 1 team in the country.
Harvard wins. Final score, Harvard Crimson 13, Syracuse Orange 12.
John, you guys made that run in the fourth quarter. They felt like they stole momentum. You got it back. How'd you find a way to do it?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of trust in our teammates. We're a pretty classless team, like freshmen and seniors. Everyone has a say. It just goes back to putting in the work in the field, trusting your teammates, and letting it happen. So.
Coach told us coming in somebody was going to have to win matchups consistently. A couple of the goals you scored, you run by someone, you get right into the middle. How did you find a way with those matchups to win?
Yeah, I think it was just trusting our game plan. Like, we noticed Cuse, tends to kind of like their matchups to stay in their guys. So our game plan was just, go to the rack. If you have a shorty, go to the rack and let it play out.
Maybe the biggest win in the history of the program. I mean, how do you put into words what you guys just pulled off?
There's not really a lot of words I have going on in my head right now, but, there's a lot of season left. Syracuse is a really good team. I'm sure we'll see them again soon, but, this is an awesome game. Senior year, #1 at your own home field. You can't ask for much better.
Well, you guys put the world on notice today, so good luck the rest of the way. Congrats on the big win. Guys, back to you.